Welcome back to Shifted. This time we're back at Wiley's and we're working on his 1971 Plymouth Satellite, affectionately known as the Purple Satellite.
Yeah, everyone's got a get-to list. My get-to list has gotten really long, and those are the things you're like, oh, I'll get to that. Well, today, we're gonna get to it.
Sounds like a good idea.
Well, at least a couple things, right?
We'll get a lot of it done.
All right. The first thing we're gonna get to is looking for this header leak because it's been driving me wild.
Header leaks are the worst, right?
Terrible, and I know you know firsthand because we just fixed a bunch of exhaust leaks on the Enforcer. And
Right.
Man, that was a great payoff on
Oh,
that.
I know. It's enjoyable to drive until the rear end blew up on me.
Man, sad day.
I know.
Well, I'll hop in, fire it up, and then we just take a listen. I honestly don't know which side. I just, at a stoplight, I always hear like, tick, 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 and
Hate
it's
that.
getting louder and louder. So
Right.
we'll figure out which side it's on and then go from there. I'll give her a couple pumps. I'm gonna try it out.
Okay.
One of the other things I got to get to in the car is I've had an ignition for this thing forever, but never put it in. The key has never worked, and right now I've just wired up this random key to start the car, but it's broken loose, so I just strike these two wires together to start the engine, and that's been the procedure. All right, Steve, you ready?
Yep. Fired up. Yikes. It looks like it's this side.
Found it?
Yeah, it's coming from the back of the right side header.
That's what I kind of suspected.
But let me crawl underneath and check if it's the collector gasket, if that's leaking too.
Okay, you want to switch jobs? I can crawl under there.
No, I don't mind.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. I will be honest with you. I have changed the header gasket on this side with the rim flex ones that Chris Birdsong recommended.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't do that side, so.
Well, no wonder it's leaking.
I think it's going to be that
Surprise,
side.
surprise, surprise.
But I was wondering if those rim flex were really holding up or if those were the issue. So now we know.
Yeah.
Well, now we're going to find out.
Let me check down here anyway.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Fire it up.
I'll fire it up. Are you ready?
Yep. Oh, that's pretty good down there.
Yeah, I think it's just the header, huh?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll grab some tools. That's a 3/8 wrench. All right, sir. I got the wrench.
Those are some big header pipes.
I know you gave me those. Those are like 1 7/8 or something.
I remember giving them to you, but I don't remember where I got them.
Yeah. Do you like the header wrap I put on there?
Well, you need them. These big tubes and the way the wires are on a 440 is the worst.
I know. Yeah, I've had a lot of problems with these giant headers burning up wires, and I've got the ceramic coated wires, the ones David Freiberger always recommends. They are like a Cell brand, right? Anyways, they're really good, and they haven't melted since I switched to those, so pretty happy with it.
Yeah.
And I can get in there and do that, dude.
Okay, you probably need a double wrench because they're pretty tight.
Yeah,
and,
I think I kept cranking them tighter and tighter to get rid of the leak. But
that's what you want. You need to
didn't work.
really lock them down.
All right, I'll grab another wrench.
All right, well,
All right, yeah, I'll get my hands dirty, bud.
yeah.
It's my car. I'll do the dirty work. Boom. I think I'll be able to knock this out pretty quick. I do have another thing on the get-to list that maybe you could do while I'm getting this thing loose.
Okay.
My left headlight, my low beam,
Oh man, you're just giving me the lightweight job. I'll take care of that.
Well, honestly, I think it's simple, but I kind of forget. Do you have to take out the center of the grill first, or can you just take out the right section?
No, you just take out the right section. Which one is it, the inner or the outer one?
Flip on the headlights and find out.
Smart Alec.
I honestly just forget.
Yeah, are you on low beam or high beam right now?
Let's see. Oh, I'm on lows.
Okay.
Okay, so it's this one over here.
In-
It's this outer passenger.
Okay. Hey, where do you keep your screwdrivers, Wiley?
Top drawer.
Oh, I didn't see that drawer for some reason.
Yeah, I know it's a little toolbox and I got everything jammed in there, but
Yeah.
it works. I think I might change the plugs while I'm in here too.
Oh, yeah. Probably not a bad idea.
I can't remember the last time I changed them. I think it was last duct tape drags. Sound like Scola about airing up my tires.
Well, that's the thing about the big block, the plug placement makes it really hard to replace.
Are they hard?
Them.
I feel like this one's not too bad.
Huh? Oh, okay.
No, yeah, maybe I'm just used to it.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've had a running big block car. Oh, I've got the rec runner.
Yeah. Man, you almost forget about the Rec Runner. We haven't pulled it out in a long time.
No, I know.
It's one of my favorite cars.
Me too. Well, I can't really street drive it because I have never gotten the paperwork straightened out on it.
Well, it's still the 410 gears as well, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can swap that out in the afternoon, but
Yeah, but I want to build the transmission and stuff like that. Since I don't want to take it apart till I'm ready to actually do the job.
do the real thing.
Yeah.
So you're saying the DMV though, it's
Yeah.
it's a dual title mix-up because
Well,
you got
yeah.
a wrong VIN number and the wrong body. And
Well, it was rebodied, yeah. And the paperwork I got from Motor Trend was for the actual Roadrunner,
Oh, okay.
and the satellite body that we rebodied it with has
Yeah.
no paperwork. So I want to VIN it as the satellite body, not the.
As a Roadrunner, because it's not really a Roadrunner.
No.
I see. You're just trying to be true to the nature of the Mopar guys, but
Well, I don't know.
in
I mean,
reality, a guy, if they had the opportunity to jump on that, like making a clone car, no one will ever know this
well, they will
isn't a
because
satellite.
the satellite body is a hardtop and
Mm-hmm.
the Roadrunner was a coupe.
Yeah,
Over
so
the
if
coupe.
you knew
And
your
it's in the
stuff on the
VIN.
title, oh, it's in the VIN.
Yeah.
Unless somebody's like, oh, why is up with this roof? You're like, oh, I cut that off another car.
Yeah.
It's already so Frankenstein. How
I
would
just
you
don't want to
know?
mess around. You know,
No, I get it. I like that you're true to your form.
Well, I mean, I'm not looking to scam anyone or lie about the car or.
Yeah. Well, you're never going to sell it.
No, I'm not going to sell it. You did a pretty nice job detailing this grill.
Thank you.
Yeah, looks good.
I spent a long time on the farm doing that one.
Yeah.
I really like it. You convinced me not to do the whole thing black, but to put this silver back in here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually really happy about it.
It looks way cooler and
It
more
does look-
detailed.
It gives it like a more depth.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's kind of just a black hole, which I do also like that look of just like.
Yeah, but it like you said, it gives you more
Aggression.
depth because it sets. I just don't like the hose with black look.
I agree.
I've probably made this point before, but I'm going to make it again. Headlights used to be standardized. You only had like a couple of different styles of round headlights, 2 different sizes, and then you had high and low beams. But you can get the inventory out of any auto parts store. And now they're kind of this big plastic monstrosity that's specific to the model of car. So the price is like many times more, and the convenience of replacement's not just a screwdriver away. Oh,
Huh.
The little bushing that they screw into is spinning.
Oh, that's not good on the backside?
Yeah. No, that's not that good.
Is there any way you can change the bulb without taking that off? Not really, huh? You got to get around to those.
Well, you know what? Yeah.
You think you can?
Oh, yeah. So I was going to remove the grill's 3 pieces. I was going to remove the headlight bezel part, but actually you can get to the retaining ring without taking the grill out. So I'm going to do that.
See, you thought I was giving you the light lifting job, but really I gave you the complicated headlight swap.
Yeah, I know. Oh man, you just burned me up.
For those of you that don't know about this car, this is a 1971 Plymouth Satellite, which I actually bought from Steve, I think 5 years ago now. We built a 440 for it, and it currently has a TKX 5-speed manual transmission, an 8 3/4 rear end. It's got some Willwood disc brakes in the front, some Hotchkiss upper control arms, got some sway bars on it. It's got slider shackles in the back, and quite a bit of stuff done to it. I've been working on the interior and been working on a lot of little stuff on it, but you know how things go. Dialing in every little bit takes a long time, especially when we're trying to make these videos. But for those of you who don't know about the car, that's pretty much the basis of the information. It's been a long time running, but I'm really happy with it, and fixing these little issues today is just gonna make it even better. I'm on my last bolt, Steve.
I'm almost there. Gotta make this bezel get out of the way.
I'm on the bolt that jams into the header. You know that one?
Yep.
A real good tech tip is start with the hardest bolt first, right? I feel like it's good advice. Then once you get the hard one done, when you get to the easy one, you're kind of relieved and you're already 50% over the job, you know? You're like, all right, I'm already there. But leaving the hard one, maybe you'll start the job, right? Because you're like, oh, I could get to these easy bolts, no problem. And then now you're bound to take out that hard bolt, right? Because you made yourself get to that point. So I think the key to the whole story is you got to take them all out regardless.
Did you say the outer bulb or the inner one? I'm doing the right one?
Yeah, you got the right one. For a second, I
was like,
here, watch. Well, I'll double check it. Watch. I'll flip the headlight on and.
Yeah, the outer is not working.
Yeah, the outer's the low beam. All right, you picked the right one, Steve.
Yay.
You get to live another day.
I need to pry that plug out of there.
You get to wrench another day.
I know.
Oh, is it? You're gonna be able to get it without taking the grill apart?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to put it back together that way. Maybe?
I might put a jack on my exhaust to hold it up a little. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
I win.
You win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, clearly broken.
Filament?
Filament is burned up. She's dangling.
Yeah, you got better eyes than I do.
Pretty sweet. All right, I got a new one in the box over there somewhere.
All right.
I've been on my last bolt for about 15 minutes because I chose to do the hard one last. But that's on me. Well, actually, the truth is this bolt you kind of got to do last because it's wedged against one of the header pipes. So you have to be able to pull the header off the motor to be able to unscrew it the other way. So it actually kind of forces you to do the worst bolt last. Gonna try and slip that back in?
Oh yeah. I think I've got this.
All right, I got the last bolt out finally, Steve.
All right.
And this gasket.
Just one.
I've got the same issue. The valve cover is kind of holding my gasket in. Oh, she's disintegrated.
What is?
This header gasket in the backside.
Oh, yeah.
Check it out, Steve.
That's a leaker.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, it wasn't actually this bad. When I was pulling it out, all of this stuff just kind of broke off of here. It's kind of crazy. It's I've never seen this type of gasket like this. It's got like a metal mesh core and some type of, I don't even know what
Crumbly
that is.
material on
Crumbly
both
material.
sides.
So we're gonna try a different style of gasket today. I've got 3 different ones. I was gonna show Steve my options and be like, what should we do? On the other side of the car, I already had an exhaust leak on the header, and I went with Chris Birdsong's recommendation. I got the Rim Flex. They're like a crush style header gasket, and I put that over there, and I haven't had any problems yet, so I think I'm gonna probably go with those on this side. I just got lazy and didn't do both sides because only one side was leaking, so why fix it if it's not broken when your to-do list is that long? Anyway, that's a header gasket.
Boy. Never had so much trouble doing a headlight. Maybe because I didn't take the grill out.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, brother? You did it.
That one's in.
And you got it straight, too.
Well, it can go. It only goes in one way. There's 3
Oh.
pegs, but they're not all evenly spaced.
Oh, really? I thought it could clock in 3 different positions.
Now the bolt pattern, it's like it only goes on one way. Okay, that's in practically.
Sweet. Thanks, dude. That's awesome.
You are welcome.
I found in my stock room, unlike the Dick Landy stock room, my stock room is very unorganized. But I did find these gaskets, which I had laying around. This looks like the exact thing that was in there before. It looks like a 2-piece type of composite over that mesh wire. So not gonna use this again because honestly, it probably lasted a year, I wanna say. So what I have on the other side are these Rim Flex gaskets. They're like a crush gasket. I'm not exactly sure what it's made out of, but Chris Birdsong recommended these guys. And what you do is you put these in and you tighten them down and they kind of smush. So if your header's a little uneven or God forbid that your head is a little uneven, this will take up a little bit of those differences and hopefully seal everything. And it seemed to work really good on the other side of my car. So I'm gonna follow Chris's instruction and do it on this side of the car as well. One note about these things is you gotta be really careful that you don't bend them because they'll fold and crease and kind of, they crush. So whatever happens when they crush, if you bend it, you're gonna have a leak right there and then they'll break. So you gotta be very careful putting them in. So wish me luck. We're going in.
Yeah, before you dive in, Wiley, you
Yeah.
want to hit the light switch and see if this works?
Oh, man, the anticipation is killing me. I wanna put this in and make sure I don't bend it. Okay.
Well,
I said all that stuff about not flexing it and then you know what I'm gonna do, right?
don't flex it.
I'm gonna try not and ruin it putting it in. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Headlights.
Okay, that works.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right, that's one down on the to-do list.
Well, I've got one more screw to put in, and then.
Or the get to it list, I should say.
Yeah.
You got
I'm
one more screw?
bleeding.
Oh, you all right?
Yeah, no, I cut myself on the screw. See
Oh
the
my
blood on the screw?
gosh.
You know, it acts as like Loctite.
Yeah, I thought you were just using the red Loctite, but that's your own blood.
Yes.
Did you lay it on the screw?
I stuck my knee in it.
One other thing is I went ahead and just cleared out all the material from the old gasket because that old gasket, you saw it, it was falling apart. So just double check you don't have any crumbs in between your header and your head. So clear that out before you put your new gasket in. I'm just gonna go like this. All right, I'm just gonna try and slide this in without getting it jammed anywhere. It's a little bit of a tight fit. Okay, it's starting to go. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I think I got it in without bending it. Oh, voila. All right, I think I got it in without bending it. So I'm gonna try and put a couple header bolts back in here. And then there's some type of tech on the packaging I was gonna read about torquing these, because you're supposed to crush these without over tightening. So that's the last bit on this, and we'll have these installed. So headlights finished?
Yeah.
Dang, that's sweet.
Header's almost done too.
Yeah, header's almost done. Here, check it out. Do you mind reading this and seeing what it is you have to do? It's some type of crushing procedure, like a spark
Do not
plug.
bend, do not over tighten. When properly installed, the header manifold flange should be tightened evenly, starting in the middle of the flange and working out.
I work out
Okay.
sometimes.
And the gasket crushed approximately 50%. Note suggested torque in red on the label. Both sealing surfaces gasket perform exactly the same.
So you can put it in either way.
There was a whole paragraph there just saying you can put it in either way.
Non-directional.
There's the packaging.
Oh, this packaging?
Yeah.
Oh, torque, 20 foot-pounds right on the front. How
Okay.
convenient.
Yeah, I'm sure you can get a torque wrench on none of those bolts.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
But you know what 20 foot-pounds feels like, so we're good. So here's a little tiny tech tip when it comes to header gaskets. See how the outside two bolt positions are notched? That lets you put those in, start those bolts, and drop the header gasket right in there. It's going to line up all the rest of the holes, making the job way easier than trying to dangle this around till it lines up and then it falls out of position.
So that is one drawback with the Rimflex. They don't have that.
Oh, really?
Check it out.
Oh, dude. Then how did you get done so fast?
Skill.
Gotta hand it to you, Wiley. That's pretty good.
Pure skill, buddy. No, I've done this a couple times now, but hopefully, since going to the Rimflex, that solved the problem on the other side.
Yeah.
Hopefully this is the last time for this side too.
It's gonna be great. Perfectly silent. So Wiley, your windshield wiper stabilizing thing is broken.
I know. Actually, it's not broken, it's just missing a clip,
Yeah.
and it's always been missing the clip. I actually put that little arm on there, and it stayed for like 2 years.
Well, I'm gonna put it on the pin.
But last time it was raining, it came off and I had no windshield wipers, so that was no good.
So the stabilizing arm on that wiper arm has a special clip that retains it to a little peg coming off the assembly. That is missing. Looks like you could just use, nope. You actually need the special clip.
It's a little C-clip?
No, it's like a bail that completely covers the end of that arm, and like bails over it.
Oh, yeah, like a push-on.
Yeah. So
That's a classic industry order or what?
I don't think you're going to find a 71 satellite at the junkyard to pull one off of. Actually, it could have been Wyoming.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, they do make a lot of remanufactured parts now. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
I'm lucky. I was born in the right era for rebuilding a muscle car.
Yep. I was just buying parts for Emily's Dart yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah, they had parts that you could not get back in the day.
Sheet metal stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I needed inner fenders and I needed the bracket that goes to the firewall that the inner fender welds onto.
Yeah.
So,
The part where they cut out, that whole section.
yeah. So anyway, I was able to buy the whole thing from AMD.
Dude, that's sweet.
Yeah. Okay, Wiley, I didn't really fix the windshield wiper because we're missing the clip, but I put it back on and it might last until we get it around the block. So can I add it on the done list?
Put her on there. The thing is, it lasted me 2 years last time. So if that's another 2 years, it's 2 years till it's back on the list.
So I'll just put temporarily fixed the wiper motor.
Are you putting something back on my to-do list?
The irony of the situation. Yes,
well, it's
I
like
am.
a half fix. I appreciate it. Thanks, Steve. The thing is, it's almost summer and we shouldn't have any rain, so
Yeah.
I think we'll be good.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
That's 2 things. I've done 2 things to your one big thing.
Hey, want to make it 3?
Sure, what have you got?
All kinds of stuff. What would you want to do?
How about lunch?
All right. That sounds good. I'm buying.
Really?
Yeah, what would you like?
I want to go to the very best sandwich shop in Huntington Beach
Oh, dude.
and just get the hoagie.
Oh,
Yeah.
You don't even know what you just did to yourself, because yesterday I was thinking to myself, I want to take Steve to Beach Hut Deli,
Ah,
but like this is completely real. Like this is not set up at all. Steve actually, this is awesome because this sandwich is gonna blow your mind.
but that's exactly what I wanted, and you deliver every time.
I really wanted
What a-
to show you the sandwich yesterday.
No
so like
way.
the fact that you said sandwich, dude, you're gonna be delightfully surprised.
That's what you call synchronicity.
All right, I'm gonna get these things just tightened up, and then let's take a little lunch break.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't wait for that hoagie.
Actually, that's so funny because legitimately, I was like, man, I wish I could take Steve to Beach Hut Deli, but we just don't have time during the day when we're doing shoots like this.
Yeah.
But we're actually ripping right now, so we could actually afford to go get a sandwich.
I think it would be pretty good.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I knew you'd have a place.
Dude, this place is like the bomb too, and not sponsored, but if I could be sponsored by them, it would be my main sponsor.
Yeah. Nice.
Just giving him the final snug.
Ah. I'm just so anxious to start it up, Wiley.
It says 20 pounds, and on this little wrench, it's hard to judge.
With the little wrench, it's as much as you can get.
It's pretty much just all she wrote.
Yeah.
But it said it should crush down about half, and that's kind of what it looks like. So
Okay.
I'm gonna say that's good. All right, you want to fire it up? I'll take a listen.
All right. You know I want to fire it up.
Yeah, I heard you.
Ah,
Clutch in.
I know.
I trust you.
Ah,
Oh yeah, you found my ignition?
I think so. Let's see if she fires up. Does the parking brake work?
What? You gotta turn the key on.
I did.
Huh?
I did. I think I did.
So not 100% sure. Let me just make sure these are on. You know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
thinking maybe I knocked something loose. I didn't hear it trying to spark at all.
No, me neither.
Dang. Oh, dude, look, this came off.
Ah,
Aha, that'll cause it. Oops and daisy.
ah. I knew I had your hokey wiring all figured out.
There's nothing wrong with my hokey wiring. Oh, man. Take a listen to that.
Well, that sounds normal now.
That's a heck of a lot better.
Yeah, it's not leaking at all.
All right, want to grab a sandwich?
Yes, I do.
Hey, we're gonna grab a sandwich. You wanna come with? Hey, you can come with us too.
Get all the boys to the sandwich shop.
Yeah, it's sandwich time, baby. Let's try it out.
Everything good?
I think we're good.
Yeah, I remember you said earlier.
Yeah, okay. I just like to give people a heads up on that one.
Yeah.
You gotta go easy on her when she's cold. Here.
Yeah.
Like that. He thought he got shot at.
Oh, really?
He hit the deck.
Wow, it's way better. It's like night and day in this car.
It's way quieter.
Yeah.
It sounded like a steam engine when I pull up to a stoplight.
There's nothing worse than that leaky header sound.
All right, we're going left up at that light.
All right.
And we're at the beach again.
I know. Pretty close.
The blinkers don't work, so don't even bother.
Oh, I'm just so used to using
I know,
them all
sorry.
the time.
Look at this guy over here. We got a truck. Some type of Ford. See that thing?
Oh, yeah. That's kind of like Lucky Costa's truck.
That's a F100.
Yeah.
That thing's sweet.
I like the steering wheel.
Yeah, I got that from you. I gave you the tough wheel, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was trade.
Yeah, we got a little trade. What are you gonna put that tough wheel on?
Oh, my satellite.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I did like it in here, the tough wheel, but this has just got that nice soft grip.
Yeah, this was in my satellite.
Oh, I forgot we got big old tires on this thing.
Yeah. Well, we got 4 dudes in the car, so.
Yeah, if she can handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got some beans.
Yeah, it kind of pulls to the left.
Yeah, you noticed.
Yeah.
It was one of the things on the to-do list.
Yeah.
I was hoping to address it pulls to the left. I was thinking maybe we take a little bit of caster out of the right side, and that'll stop it from
That's how you fix it?
pushing. Yeah. I think the more caster you have actually pushes the car to the opposite side, and you have caster on equal amounts. They meet in the middle, and then you have that steering wheel that drives perfect, you know?
Uh-huh.
But you got too much caster, it'll push you to one side of the road.
Am I in the
I
right?
think that's my understanding, yeah. We're just going straight.
Yeah, it definitely has that pull to it.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Like, driving on the freeway and having to hold the wheel over just a little bit all the time just sucks.
Yeah. Like if you're not concentrating or looking, you'll drift.
Yeah, it makes you really pay attention to the road, but I'm doing that anyways.
Yeah.
But my arm will get tired, like not to whine, but after like a road trip up to your house, like 4-hour drive or something,
Uh-huh.
I'm like, this is getting ridiculous. My hands all like sore from holding the wheel, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty noticeable.
Yeah. It's kind of odd. When you get up to like 70, it's not as bad.
Really?
Yeah.
You put all new bushings and stuff in the front end, right?
I did upper ball joints, lower ball joints. It's got new lower control arm bushings, and the strut rod bushings are all new.
Uh-huh.
So that's pretty much everything you can replace.
Pretty much everything, yeah. Didn't you have to replace the lower control arm bushings at the drag strip one time?
Yeah,
In
at
Arizona?
Dulcich. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that was a nightmare. But actually, Brad drove all the way down from Phoenix with the only set of strut rod bushings that O'Reilly had in stock.
Oh, really?
They were up in Phoenix. We were down in Tucson. He went and picked them up and drove them all the way down. It was very nice of him.
Oh, yeah, that's totally cool.
Saved the day, and I was able to drive the car home. Otherwise, it would have been on a trailer. We blew out 2 tires on that trip.
Oh, right.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That was an expensive trip.
I
Trooper
think,
Cobras just to the wind.
I know. There's always some kind of adventure. Isn't that the one where I brought my Cougar?
You brought the Cougar and it was like running horrible on the way back.
Yeah.
And we had to keep it like pinned. I won't even say how fast we were going, but we had to keep them running like wide open to keep it running right.
It was crazy.
It was insane.
Yeah. The stupid thing, too, is I got a hole in my thermostat housing.
Yeah. Oh, that was incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Fixed
just,
it with bubble gum and JB Weld that you got from a homeless guy.
yeah.
Hey, we're gonna go right here. It's a fun one.
Yeah, I didn't want to get on it too much. I don't want to abuse your satellite.
No, it's all right.
Oh. Your TKX shifts way better than mine.
Dude, it's so smooth, huh?
Yeah,
That's the thing. I love the TKX.
me too.
We got it. We made it. The one thing they do in these sandwiches here, Steve, is they do cream cheese and they load them with meat.
Oh,
And I don't know what it is, but the bread is like so fresh.
oh, this is it? Beach Hut
That's it, I was
Deli?
pulling right here, yeah.
There you go, bro.
Thanks. Well, I'm glad you drove it because I wanted you to feel the pull.
Yeah, no, you could definitely feel it. These, oh wow, they pulled forward. That's pretty good. think I've got the key in my pocket.
I think you gave it to me, right?
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're a class act.
Oh, wow. Very thoughtful, aren't I?
All right, here we go. Sir, will you fire the engine?
Oh, yes. I can do that. All right.
It's like in aviation, the old planes where you
Contact.
get out. Yeah, contact. Yeah, we should have yelled it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna back up blindly. There. You're on my right. Yeah, she's actually not too bad to drive though. Other than the braking situation. She's
Yeah,
not
the
too
brakes.
much of a handful.
The brakes definitely need a little improvement, but
Yeah. I think I've gotten so used to driving with them.
yeah.
That's bad. Well, I forgot how much gas we got, but
Oh no.
that's our signature move. I shouldn't have even mentioned it. I always say that right before we run out.
You got that whole maneuver all figured out.
Not bad, huh? Then I just pull right up here onto the planter. And voila.
Okay.
Nice. Hell yeah, buddy.
All right, boys. Thanks for coming with. Oh, you can leave the windows down.
Oh, sweet.
We'll be wrenching.
That's good. That's really good.
I hope you enjoyed your sandwich.
I did. But the pull to the left when I was driving the car, I could see what you're talking about. It's
Yeah.
just, it's annoying.
It's terrible, especially on like long road trips. So I think all we got to do to fix it is take a little bit of caster out of this side.
Uh-huh.
I would add a little caster over there if I could, but I can't because I'm out of adjustment. So
Okay.
luckily, I think all we have to do is loosen up the rear of the upper control arm and just rock that cam-eccentric bolt out a tiny bit, take a little caster out, and then we'll have to readjust the toe and see what the camber looks like.
Yeah,
But,
hopefully that's it and we're
yeah,
fixed.
it's easy. All right, I'll grab some wrenches.
It'll be one more thing off of the get to list.
I know, and actually this one's been bothering me the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bad one. Plus, my tires are gonna thank me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna put it on one jack stand real quick. Oh, too big. I grabbed the wrong reach.
You did? Oh, that was my leverage wrench.
Oh, I got it now. Okay, hold on.
Oh, dude. Are you alright?
Yeah, just the bill.
Oh, shoot. Do you have that other wrench?
The leverager?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, so the way the suspension adjusts is there's a cam-eccentric bolt, and what that means is there's a lobe in it like a cam. And if that bolt turns, it actually moves the control arm in and out. So Steve is breaking the nut loose on the outside, and I've got a wrench on the inside right now holding the bolt from turning. So once he gets it loose, then we can make our adjustment and tighten it back down.
Wow, there's not even enough room to get the ratchet.
Oh, here, I'll just get it from down here, Steve. We just need a
ratchet.
yeah, the ratchet. All right, so I'm just gonna break this loose. I'm just gonna flex and bust out. Oh yeah, there we go. There's actually a little access hole, so we didn't go from the top. I ended up grabbing a ratchet and was able to get the nut loose from inside the wheel well. And now all I have to do is just make the adjustment. So I think I'm ready.
Yeah, do you know which way to turn it?
Yeah. I'm gonna stick my head in there and check out the eccentric washer that's on that bolt, and you can see which direction you want to rotate it. So I'm gonna take a look.
Whoa, that's a tight squeeze.
And my head's out.
Yeah.
All right, I do have a jack stand under there for safety. It only moved a little bit. It was kind of right on the edge of already being all the way forwards.
Oh, really?
So, which is a little interesting to me.
Huh.
Why would that one be all the way forward?
I don't know.
Now he's
Is that all the way? You sure? Yeah, it's all the way. That's all the way out, almost.
yeah, that's all the way out. Well, I already moved it too, all the way out. But it was like just on the last corner, you know, the last like 10 degrees of like push out. So it must have pushed it out a little, but not a whole lot.
Well, that's what we want.
That's what we want, just a little adjustment. All right, I'm gonna lock it down.
All right. Man, you're like a pro alignment guy down there, working the wrenches.
Oh, just wait for the YouTube comments. Torque-wise, what do you think? 70 pounds on these?
Yeah, tight TAF. You don't want to leave them loose. That happened to us on a road trip one time. We went to an alignment shop, and like,
Yeah, the whole vanishing paint front suspension came apart.
yeah, both bolts on both control arms went all the way in because they weren't tight enough at the alignment guy.
Yeah, and it was just driving like
Yeah.
that. It was insane. All right, I'm gonna pull this out.
Okay.
So now we just need to check the toe on it, really.
Okay.
But
do that.
we're gonna have to move it, like rock it back and roll it back and forth. I got it. Nimble as ever.
Yeah.
Nice, Steve. We're gonna have to roll it back and forth a few times to get the suspension bushings to settle. So
You can just start it out and go.
I'm about to just push this thing back and forth with Steve. He had a great point. It runs.
Yeah. So what Wiley's going to do is drive the car forward and back, because when you jack the car up and make your adjustment, it comes down with the suspension fully contacting the concrete, and it kind of holds it in an unnatural position, so you're not getting actually breathe off the toe end. He's going to go back and forth. That's going to let the suspension settle to a neutral, like as driven position, and then you can check the toe. Ready?
That's probably enough bumps.
Yeah.
You know what I did wrong though?
I know what
I
you
tried to
did.
park on the flat spot. but
I knew
kinda-
that.
I put myself in the bush.
I know.
I'll just live with it.
I think you'll be all right.
So I've actually never had the pleasure of using these things. I always just pick a spot on the tread with the tape measure, and
Oh.
then we kind of guess, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's
This is
really
so
hard.
exact.
These are way better. You know, Birdsong, our buddy, made me buy these.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty nice. You can see both measurements the whole time.
No, it's super handy. Sure. We'll go to the top slot
Yeah.
because it's more accurate the higher up you are, unless it
As long
hits
as
something.
it doesn't hit the exhaust.
Yeah.
So Steve came over and he brought some alignment plates, and these things are totally sweet. Never really had the pleasure of using these. Typically, when we're checking toe with our buddies, take a tape measure and you measure across the front of the tire and the back of the tire, and you tell them like, hey, pick a spot, and then you measure, you know, front and back, and you're just hoping your buddy picked the same spot and you pick the same spot on your measuring thing. But this eliminates all of that, and you could still bring your buddy though. But you put this thing down there and it's pretty sweet. You just throw your tape measure through and across to him, and you can see both measurements at the same time instead of needing 4 people to do that, right?
Yeah,
So,
or an extra set of eyes.
yeah, definitely cool. And I've never got to use these, so I'm pretty excited. I think I might need a pair after this because
These alignment plates are made by a company called Longacre, and they cater to do-it-yourself and mostly circle track racers. So it's inexpensive and really convenient to use.
I'm trying not to break my plant, Steve, but luckily it's a succulent and these things grow back. Top knot?
I'm on.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock this tape measure. Alright. You ready?
Yes, I'm
I'm
ready.
gonna push this plate up against the tire pretty good. And 72 and 3/4. 72 and 3/4 in the front. And let me check. Oh, my bush. Oh, I'm my girlfriend never sees this. Okay. Oh, would you believe it?
I will believe whatever you tell me right now.
Oh. It's 72 3/4.
So there's 0 toe.
Yeah, I think it's perfectly straight. It might be in like a 16th in the back.
It's in a 16th?
So it's towed out
Out.
16th.
Okay, that's no good.
Yeah, so we need to tow it in an 1/8 overall, right?
Yeah, something like that.
16th to an 1/8.
Yeah.
All right. Which side do we want to change? This side, right?
Probably, yeah. It must have had some toe out already.
It must have had some, yeah, maybe that was part of it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going in.
Well, you can move the car if you want to.
No, I like it.
Okay.
All right, I'm breaking this loose.
Looks like Wiley's doing most of the wrenching here. I'm doing most of the setting, just setting out here. Enjoying the comfy concrete.
I think I can crank it now. All right, so I need to go outward, so it's now figuring out which way is out.
Yeah, I know.
It's easy. You just gotta look at the thread pitch. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Isn't that what you do?
Nah, I usually just turn it and see where it goes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Looking at thread pitch is smarter.
So we want to go out
Yes.
because I want to kick
You
it.
want to make it longer so it kicks the front tire, the tire.
I'm gonna go one full rotation,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna lock it down. Just looking at it right now, we have moved it about a 16th.
Can you just take the tire and wriggle it?
Just give it a little massage.
Yeah,
No.
like grab the front and back of the tire.
I'm strong, but I'm not the Hulk.
Oh, come on! Do
Huh?
that? Like grab the front and back and like. do
Yeah,
the
I'm
steering.
laying on the ground like in a weird position
Oh, okay.
by the bush. It's really a
You
succulent.
just want to move the car further away from the bush. That's
No, I love the succulent. It's giving me
That's
fresh
probably-
oxygen and stuff.
your ulterior motive. You just slyly said I need to settle the suspension.
I'm gonna lock it down here, Steve.
Okay.
Hey, are you good at knocking on gas tanks to see how much fuel's in them?
No,
Me neither.
that's not one of my talents.
I'm really bad at it. And why is it so hard to tell? I'm really good at figuring out hollow things, but when it comes to a gas tank and gasoline,
Do you have like a jug to pour in there? You see?
I, huh?
How about if we drive to a gas station?
That could work.
I knew it would come to me if I thought about it long enough.
That at least puts some like preload on that stuff. Oh, I put myself back in the bush.
I was wondering why you were doing that.
Well, honestly, it's because this is the flattest
Yeah.
section. Even though it's kind of slanted, it's still at least kind of flat. You right? Yeah. You got that?
Got it.
Okay. Okay. I'll get the back one in there.
Make sure your plate's like flat.
Yeah, I've been pushing it like up against the tire with the hand.
That's what I'm doing. I'm holding it like that too.
Oh, you're not gonna believe how much it changed it.
Really?
Yeah. It's 72 5/8 in the back, and it's like 72 3/8 in the front. So actually, it's a,
2/8, quarter inch.
it's a quarter.
Wow, that's too much.
It's a little much. So that was one full rotation. So all you gotta do is go back half a rotation, and it's good. Because a quarter is quite a bit of toe.
No, a quarter's too much.
An 1/8, I feel like, is good. That's what most people say.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take the tie rod from a full rotation back to just a half a rotation, and that should give us that measurement.
I guess so.
Yeah, because we started off at 0, right?
Yeah, it was like perfectly straight. So we just need to cut that number in half.
Okay, yeah.
I think.
That makes sense to me.
I think it'll be good enough for government. We got the toe all set up, and I think it's pretty straight. We rocked it back and forth a bunch of times, made a couple adjustments. I went back half a turn, and I think it's going to be good. So
Yeah.
the satellite is ready for action.
Yeah, it's going to be right on the money.
Car's a lot better, man. Driving over to get a sandwich and just being able to actually hear the engine and not just a terrible exhaust leak was awesome.
Oh, yeah,
So-
between the header leak and that pulling to the left thing, I mean, that improved the car a bunch.
There is one thing that's going to stay on the get-to list for today that I'm a little sad about. It was the ignition,
Yeah,
Like, it would have been cool to have gotten that in there, but it's not the end of the world. I can always strike that wire.
it's
you know?
functional until
It
you
works.
get to it, right?
Yeah, and now it's like the headlights are in it, so we can actually drive it on the street, and hopefully it drives a little more straight with that alignment.
Yeah.
So totally sweet. One last thing, we actually are getting the satellite ready because tomorrow morning is a Donut Media car show at the Peterson Museum, and they invited us to come. We've got a spot for the car in the car show. We might be the only muscle car there.
Probably.
In the car show. It's going to be all like imports and stuff, but it should be really fun, and we'll be able to walk through the Peterson Museum. I've never actually been there.
Believe it or not, neither have I. So,
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually like a huge surprise.
Right. I know. It'd
That'll be
cool.
so cool. Yeah, okay. I know maybe we'll do a walkthrough on the museum or something, but I think the satellite's going to do just fine getting us there in the morning.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll get the final feel for it because we're losing sunlight here, so.
Yeah, and it's a long drive over there, so you
Yeah.
really get to take it on the road, and it's going to be a better driving experience, I guarantee.
Plus, that sandwich is wearing off, I bet.
Oh, yeah. I think we'll be all right.
We'll be
It's
okay.
amazing how fast time flies when you got like.
Yeah, when you got to get somewhere. It's so true. We're doing the right thing here. Our first stop is gasoline, and we're actually running late like usual, but we might actually make it on time.
Is this one mine?
That's yours.
This?
Yep.
Okay.
So, all right.
What did you get?
A coconut latte.
Oh yeah. Mine's a little too hot to drink. How about yours?
Is your door closed?
Yeah.
It's a little hot. They got us.
Keep her on the ground, buddy.
I will. Pretty good.
Yeah. If you didn't buy this car, it'd still be sitting there in early March against the
Vince.
against the fence. Yeah.
Well,
maybe
I couldn't
I-
let that happen.
Maybe I would have put it in the back shop, actually.
No, man, I would have nagged you so long that you would have lost your mind.
No.
I wouldn't have nagged you.
Yeah, I know.
I probably would have just tried to get you to fix up at least the green one.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I had the green one all put together and stuff. It was just
Yeah.
ready for the next
Oh.
phase, kind of, you know? Like,
It drove me wild. You would go out and start the green one and just let it idle it for like 30 minutes and then be like, hey, Wiley, let's take the green satellite around the block. We just go rib it so hard in that thing.
that thing ran good.
Yeah. It's like an autocross course just to get on the freeway.
It is pretty good.
Huh?
It is pretty good.
Well, check this out.
Oh, wow.
We fixed the steering. It actually almost goes, no, look, it's literally perfect, dude.
That's as good as it gets.
I think all we got to do is just adjust the steering wheel a little bit, but look at that. That drives perfectly straight.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's
Good
amazing.
fix.
Dude, totally
Yeah.
sweet.
Fold it on the, just kick out that upper control arm back a little bit.
The one thing we haven't checked is what the camber is now on that side, but
Yeah.
hey, it drives straight and it's not going to be burning the tires probably, so. Well, I'm pretty excited for this little car show.
Yeah.
Hopefully people like the car.
I think they will. I wonder what the turnout's going to be in the rain.
How's it going, brother?
Morning.
How are you?
Are you exhibiting this beauty?
Yeah.
All right. And they'll validate that when you check in up there.
All right, thank you.
All right.
P3.
So we're there. We're
We
in.
just made it in.
Yeah.
Man, the relief when you make it somewhere on time, huh?
I know, we're pretty good.
We got the ticket. Sweet.
Oh, this is the car show?
This is it, man. We actually made it.
Awesome.
Where we park, I do not know.
Seems to be a lot of parking spots.
Oh, look at this. They got like an RC car track.
Oh, wow. There's donuts and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, the car performed flawlessly. We are at the car show.
Yeah. All the pressure is now off.
Yeah,
And we can just hang out, go check out some cars.
that's gonna be
hang
pretty
out.
cool.
Dude, thank you for all your help fixing this thing. Fixing just those little problems makes a huge difference, and it's always good just to hang out, you know?
You're
So-
just showing off with the headlights on, huh?
Yeah, it looks so good. You
Yeah.
can't turn them off. It's a car show. Who cares about the battery?
Right.
All right, let's go check out
Yeah,
some cars.
let's do it.